What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel. Everyone just joining us tonight for the first time, and everyone who just joined us from our UFC predictions video. Probably our biggest and most buzzing UFC predictions video. We had a decent crowd coming in and out, but those who were sticking around, those who were in the live chat you guys were buzzing. It was awesome. I couldn't keep up with the comments, and we barely made it to BFL on time. This is in my home province of British Columbia, Canada.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Vancouver, they host a awesome show every month or so. I think their last one was like 2 months ago, if I'm not mistaken. BFL, and the last one we streamed, a very long in the tooth Jesse Taylor was fighting in the main event where we had Canada versus USA. Canada cleaned up on that regional card. Not a big deal. But anyways, guys, always happy to support the BC show here. Vote in the poll question too. What is the best Canadian regional show? TKO, Unified, BFL, or other? Let me know in the live chat. What's up, Daryl? Go BC. Looks like 10 fights. Nice. What's up, Daryl? Good to see you. What's up, JD? One of our exclusive members. Good to see you as well. It's not over till it's over. Not really familiar with the Canadian fight scene, but damn glad they have one. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Gino, fight pass, buddy. Okay, Shane, we're cutting the segment. Because you guys told me to do the degenerate pick. Shane disapproved like Paulo Costa. We're cutting it. Prelim, Derek Bergen, rear naked choke win. First pump for Bergen and Revolution Martial Arts. Let's go. All right, let's highlight these fighters. Sup, my dude, Daryl, it's great to see you, buddy. Great to see you on a Thursday here. Bergen in the prelims for the win. Dude, that's awesome. I watched a little bit of the prelims before we started the UFC prediction video. That's right. There've been like 2 hours of amateur and pro prelims going on. Dude, he supports unified MMA. He's too good for BFL. He's too good for the BFL. See you later, Hog from Home. Thank you so much for the support. As always, hope to see you this weekend. All right, Shane, let's get our beer bag going here. We got Gerico Platon out of Canada up against José Peñaloza, 3-3 out of Mexico. He's 29 years of age, 3-3 as a pro, 2-3 in his last 5 fights. Canadian looks like he's in a lot better shape as well. 2 TKOs, 1 submission, 0 decision. So he's finished all his opponents. He's on a 2-fight losing streak right now, losing against a 5-1 guy and a 2-0 guy. He actually lost to Raul Rosas Jr. on the regional scene as well. No way. Gerico Platon, 2-2 as a pro. He has 3-2 in his last 5, though, including amateur. So both of them on a 2-fight losing streak right now. 2-2 in BFL. And he lost to 4-1 guy and a 2-0 guy in his last fight. I will go with Gerico on this one, Shane. Locking it in. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat, guys. And again, if you guys are new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. So don't forget to get your comments in the live chat. We're totally interactive here. Yeah, BFL 78, man. Oh, I wanted to go to this one. I planned to be home already this week, but that didn't work out clearly. I was hoping to be there, so hopefully next year I'll be able to go to because I doubt I'll be able to maybe if I visit in the spring, I'll be able to catch an event. I'll for sure see you this weekend. Done midterms. Nice. I hope they went well, Hawk from Home. I got the Canadian Platon. I got a mojito for the first time ever. I supported the children in need too. If you buy a drink, you can donate. Send a pic in the Discord. All right, I'll check it out. He hasn't fought in ages. Only 10 hours until 1 fights. Shane doesn't like the degenerate parlay, but I think you should pick the guys that have a chance instead of the highest failure. But Shane, that's no fun. And Shane, like, I'm not pretending to be a gambler. Shane, I ain't Mindy Betts. I ain't fucking Gianni. I don't gamble. So that's why the degenerate parlay is the bet that don't put your house on. But if you do, you're going to be a millionaire. You're never going to have to work. You can sleep in for the rest of your life. If you hit this, you are a legend on the City Life Project YouTube channel. All right, round one. And that's what's so funny about it. But Shane, I can do a little bit more research, or I'm just going to cut the whole segment because for me, it's what's fun about it. But anyways, a takedown already, a slam takedown by Platon. He takes the back of Peñaloza. Already taking the back of Peñaloza is that of Platon. Sorry, I'm missing some of your comments, guys, but there's action going on right now. And a nice right hand there by Platon. Oh, and it's over. It's over. And a knee. And a knee. It is all over.
Look at the finish it.
It looks like the left shoulder. It looks like the left shoulder of Peñaloza was dislocated or was damaged there. And he waves it off here. His shoulder's hurting. A big right hand to the shoulder, funny enough. The Mexican shoulder's messed up. He goes, I'm good. But before the ref can end it, freaking Platon runs in with the flying knee. I mean, that's a little, I don't know how I feel about that, but my pick just won here and absolutely dismantled his opponent. Yeah, dislocated shoulder for sure. Dislocated shoulder for sure. Yes, sir, JL. Yes, sure. We can't miss a little BFL. Canada, man. This is Canadian. This is a Canadian regional show. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is awesome. The mushrooms are waiting for you. I know. I can't wait to go back home and eat some chanterelles. But JL, good to see you again, buddy. Yeah, Raul Rosa subbed that Mexican dude. Just noticed. Yep. I don't think you should cut the degenerate parlay. If we can't have the degen one, we're not having any of them. Shoulder injury. I'm not gonna because I don't want to pretend like I know what I'm talking about, Shane. I'd rather be honest. Your Wild lost 7-3 against the Kings. Oof. See how much love. Appreciate you, Augie from home. I saw a couple new subscribers as well. I hope you hit 1,000 by the end of the by next fall as well. All right, well, that was quick. That was quick, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to vote in the poll question if you haven't already. And yeah, easy victory here for Gerico. Platon, again, shoulder injury for Peñaloza. Looks like it was dislocated there. So he kept like grabbing it. He kept holding it. Kept kind of like checking on it here. Engaged a little bit, but then pretty much just waved the fight off here. And because the ref didn't get there in time, and also because Platon, I don't know why he would have done, why he did that, but anyways, quick fight there. I know I missed a bunch of guys' comments in the UFC 294 prediction video. If you guys want to talk UFC 294, I got my predictions here. We got the safe parlay, we got the degenerate parlay. What are y'all doing? Like the stream? Yes, please. Like the stream. Stream the Heritage Classic. It's 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll announce on the community tab and Discord. When is the Heritage Classic? Wait, you're not going to stream the Winter Classic? How many friggin' classics are there this year? Hell yeah. 10K 2024. I don't know, man. I'll believe it when I see it. I still can't believe we hit 5 this year, let alone 6. October 29th. Who's in the Heritage? Or the Winter Classic too, though. Yeah, those will get you some subs. Those will get you some subs. All right, let's highlight these next fighters here. It's a Sunday. Nice. Yeah. I remember John Tortorella putting in Eddie Lack over Roberto Luongo. Destroyed every chance of Luongo ever staying and us winning that Heritage Classic. All right, so next fight coming up here. The bout order is completely wrong right now. So it looks like Mitch Strazzella is taking on Amin Almelik. All right, Mitch Strazzella, 3-1 as a pro. Both these guys are Canadian. Strazzella out of Victoria. Shout out Vancouver Island. Amin Sweet Dreams out of Ontario. Oh wait, no, this isn't the next fight. Oh, it is the next fight. Never mind. I thought it was the main event for a sec. Oops. Sorry, the bout order was just thrown off on Tapology here. I'm actually just gonna hit up Twitter. By the way, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at VI Sports Talk and get the right one, get the right graphic here. 3 fights were, or 3 guys pulled out of this fight card relatively last minute, like within the 3 days or so. Okay, Amin is making his walkout now. But just to make sure, I'll get this graphic handy as well. I mean, shout out to the Fight Pass and BFL Twitter. They did, okay, here it is. They did share a updated roster chart here. I'm out again. Peace, Heritage Classic, my first NHL stream. It'll be awesome. It'll be honest, or it'll be awesome. He's wearing 30. I think it's Steph Curry's number. I think so too. Shane, even that Russian who everyone's saying has one eye, but actually has like some vision in that eye. He was wearing a Steph Curry jersey in a couple of his Russian fights on the walkout, and he had a Golden State Warriors hat as well. Luongo's talented, but too flaky. I don't think he's too flaky. Just as flaky as any other goalie out there. He was inconsistent at the worst times. That's what sucked about Luongo. I do think he's one of the best, and I think Vancouver Canucks fan, just because of the pain we went through that time, losing and then the aftermath. I think we blame him a little too much. That's what I think personally. I will, Hockey from Home, I will. The guy being interviewed as a Golden State Warriors jersey. Friggin' love torts. Kraken versus Vegas. Winter Classic. That's funny. The 2 places that don't get snow are in the Winter Classic. I know it's in Abu Dhabi Saturday. Just can't find a start time. Community tab, JD. I posted the start time on the community tab, buddy. Gonna be up all night finishing a Pokemon game I was commissioned for. Woe is me. Woe is me. Okay, let's go with that. How did management mess up the Luongo and Schneider trade, right? And Canucks are still paying Luongo even after he retired. It's crazy. All right, let's take a look at these guys. So we got Mitch Strazzella out of Victoria, British Columbia, where I went to university and where Shane and I both lived for a little bit. He is, okay, so this is disqualification. He's 3-1-1 in his last 5 fights. Or he got the win via disqualification. We'll see. He won his last fight. He won his last fight against Manny El Hefnawi, where he got a KO TKO in the second round. Lost to 5-2 guy. No contest, illegal knee against Austin Russell. And before then, he was undefeated, beating a 1-2 guy and a 0, or guy making their debut. Didn't have any split time on the, or split record, I should say, on the amateur scene, going 3-3. His opponent from Ontario, who's 4-2 as a pro on a 4-fight win streak, likely the big favorite here. I missed the live odds. Fought in BFL a few times, if I'm not mistaken, or a couple times, if I'm not mistaken. 1 KO, TKO, 0 submissions, 3 decisions. Fought in BTC. Oh, he hasn't fought in BFL. He's only fought in BTC and Unified. Interesting. Oh, no, wait. His first fight was in BFL against a guy who his opponent beat But since then, went to BTC, unified, back to BTC. We won 3 in a row there. Mind you, hasn't beaten the best of competition, but these guys are, so new still to pro mixed martial arts. Hard to judge them on that. Shane, who do you got in this one? I'll bring up odds for the next. Actually, you know what, Shane? Maybe I can bring up odds right now, but let me know your picks, guys, in the live chat here. Let me know your picks in the live chat. Second fight on the main card. That first fight ended quickly. I keeps wanting to go to BF or to NFL. I can't even find fucking odds for this. Let's see one more time. Let's see if I can find. Is anybody betting on BFL tonight? You got to be more degenerate than our degenerate parlay, I think, to bet on BFL. I can't find odds on this. That's crazy. This is as regional as it gets. Yeah, I can't find odds for this one, guys. They're showing odds on screen, but they present them in a weird way. I like sevens, Gino. You should get into rugby. You should have a very underrated sport. It's what American football should be. I like sevens, but I'd rather watch box lacrosse if I have with my time that I don't have right now. But if I had extra time, I'd follow the NLL and then the WLA in the summer. Personally, I like rugby though, and when I do like sevens more than all my rugby friends, because I had friends who like played at Queens. They just roll their eyes at me because they're like, yeah, it's fun to watch. I get why you like rugby so awesome. And I used to go to the World Championships that were held at BC Place in Vancouver. I went there twice, and you just dress up pretty much in like Halloween costumes. It's just absolutely insane, the environment there. So no, I really like rugby, and if I had time, I'd probably throw it in the rotation over NFL, over MLB, over most soccer, to be perfectly honest. Odds are you'll find the odds. Shane got Almelik. All right, I'll go head-to-head with you. Victoria, baby. Let's go, Shane. Vancouver Aden. Supporting our own here. All right, inside the cage we go for these guys to be announced here, and I'll get the ticker on the bottom of the screen. Oh, and this announcer, he's got a whack-ass hairdo, but he brings the frickin' energy. Is it a little corny? Yup. Do I love it regardless? Absolutely. I just love regional MMA so much, guys. It's kind of like junior hockey with me. Absolutely love it. Oh, shoot. Shane, you knew something I didn't know, didn't you? You knew this guy had over 65 kickboxing fights, didn't you? Shane, playing me like a fool again, god damn it, with the magic juju. The odds were even for this one. Shane's got the guy with 65 plus kickball. Shane, look at you. Did your research for this one? JD, it's there on the fight schedule, buddy. And it should have the start times for UFC. Here, give me 1 sec. I'll find it. I will find it for you. Fighters about to be announced this other cage. Regional, what's up, Ashton? Great to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. All right, well, going head-to-head will be fun for this one, Shane, since the odds were even. All right, round one, ladies and gentlemen. Mitch Strazzella.
Let's get it all.
Amin, Almelik. Let's get it on. Okay, not a big cage here for this one. 4 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock if you want to sync up with my stream. It starts at here. I got you. 4 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. Look at the reach advantage for Almelik. And pressuring Almelik is Strazzella right now, taking away some of that reach he has. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is also update for you. We get to meet Nate Diaz, Rampage, and Chris Angel at an APC APFC event in November. Dude, that's awesome. Did you hear that APFC's going to Manchester this weekend? Tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Tomorrow or Saturday? No, tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, they're hosting an event there. Dude, that is awesome. I've been loving Rampage's podcast. I'm a huge Rampage guy. I mean, and a Nate Diaz guy, of course, but Nick Diaz was always more my dog. That is, and again, Chris Angel, I mean, throw that icing on the cake there. That is awesome. That is so cool, Brian. Hope you and Brittany are doing awesome as always. It's always great to hear from you, buddy. The mates look very sponge-like. It wouldn't hurt if someone slammed them. Oh, those mats. Jeez, why I said mates. Those mats look very sponge-like. It wouldn't hurt if someone slammed them. Yeah. Kind of like the honorable mention knockout on our October so far highlights from last weekend, which I will be posting right after this stream, guys. I'm not sleeping tonight. You're going to see a very sleep-deprived Isha tomorrow. I'm sleeping 2 hours max if I'm lucky. They're just thrown in the pocket here, guys. 3 minutes on the clock and looking for the takedown is Strazzella. Strazzella was pressuring Almelik up against the cage. They each were throwing some hooks there in the pocket, and now he's looking for the body lock here. Yeah, I got so much work to do tonight. So much YouTube stuff to edit for my second channel and this channel. I got to somehow have the energy to do one Friday fights in the morning, which we're probably going to do late because I need to get some sleep. Like, I'll probably go into bed when they start, take like a 2-hour nap, and then wake up and then to do the rest. 2 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock here. And then a whole day of streaming tomorrow and Saturday, guys. Gotta do what I gotta do, Dario. 2 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Oh, interesting. 2 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock. They're separated. Strazzella going for a high kick. Nice counter right, followed by a kick of his own by Almelik. Strazzella pressuring Almelik outside that center line. Light on his feet here, Strazzella. But again, on this mat, how can you not be? Strazzella missed with the right hand. Tried to land a left there. Almelik with a straight left. Again, Almelik's reach is awesome here. Almelik with a counter left and right there. Despite being put on his back foot, Almelik has some good counter strikes. What's up, Pablo? Oh, nice. That's awesome. Dude, it's a fun card. It's a fun regional card. Happy to have you here. Thank you. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, smash that like button. Ring that bell for notifications and subscribe to the channel. We do live fight companions every single weekend, and this opens up the weekend, guys. Ashton is my pick. He's way too good for this dude. 58 seconds on the clock here, guys. JW Cleveland, thank you so much for joining, buddy. Appreciate you. We'll lock in that pick of yours. No worries, buddy. So what's that for you? Ooh, a nice counter right again by Almelik. Strazzella can't take him to the ground. Straight right jab by Almelik. Inside low kick by Almelik. Strazzella is desperately looking for the takedown. Almelik with a great takedown defense here. 26 seconds on the clock. 21 seconds on the clock. And Strazzella drags Almelik to the ground for just a moment. Right back up to his feet. 15 seconds on the clock. And again, big shout out to everyone watching. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. So don't be shy. Get your comments in the live chat. Vote in the poll question. I want to hear your predictions and thoughts on this card as well. And that is it for the first round. It ends in the clinch up against the cage. You can see Strazzella looks a little tired here. Not being able to get the takedown. He did have some good shots. Relentless pressure, as we're seeing in the highlights here, landed a good left. The high kick with ease, though, by Almelik. There's an ex-UFC fighter on BKFC tomorrow. Cameron Van Camp. Oh, I remember him. He got cut a few months ago. Interesting choice from a guy that got KO'd round 1 in his 2 UFC fights. Interesting choice for sure, but I mean, look, Todd Duffy. he's going to be fighting Ben Rothwell in BKFC. So interesting choice for him as well. After he wasn't able to go fight in Ryzen because of visa issues. And there's a guy on the Ryzen card coming up, if I'm not mistaken, who was recently cut by the UFC, but also fought BKFC after leaving the UFC. I think Mitch is up 10-9. This one's tough. That was a close first round. First half of the round, I liked Mitch, and I think he landed the better shots. Second half of the round, I think Almelik landed the better shots, but you might be right, Shane, with the pressure that he's putting on. Round 2.
Let's get it all.
Oh, and some big shots again right off the bat, much like he did in the first round. Strazzella being a lot shorter. I mean, he's employing a good game plan, Shane. Being a lot shorter and not having the reach of that of Almelik. He's cutting the distance and just pressuring like crazy. With a nice high kick there by Almelik, and Strazzella trying to go for the takedown again. No success in the first round other than one he dragged him to the mat for a second. Almelik got right back up to his feet. JW, I was best friends with Ashton's dad for 27 years before he passed away. Oh, well, rest in peace and my condolences, sir. I'm amazed at Ashton's skill and ferocity. BFL cut off the live stream, so I'm hoping I can at least listen here. I'll be giving play-by-play, man. I'll be giving play-by-play. It's on UFC Fight Pass, JD. It's on UFC Fight Pass, brother. It's just in like 3 weeks in Azerbaijan. 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock here. Strazzella still fighting for the takedown. I believe it's November, first weekend or second weekend in November. It's a great card. A little bit of a cage grab there for Almelik. And the ref, come on, dude. Herb Dean ain't here. I know it's BC and you on the bud, but come on now. Don't go straight Herb Dean on me. Keep your focus on these fighters. 3 minutes on the clock and a nice right elbow by Almelik on the break of the clinch there. Back to the center of the ring. 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. But yeah, JW, they cut the feed because the prelims were free and live on YouTube. And shout out to them. They did a great job. But the main card's here on UFC Fight Pass. Hey, I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you. Oh, I meant to activate A, yes. I'm off my game today, guys. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Hopefully it gets better with the 2 hours of sleep and 4 liters of coffee I'm going to drink tomorrow. 2 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. And they're still clinching up against the cage now. What a contrast from the first fight that ended so quickly. Oh, outside low kick on Almelik, but a straight right by Almelik on Strazzella. And a right and a left by Strazzella. Almelik lands a right counter. Oh, and a big shot there by Almelik on the body of Strazzella. Big body kick, and Strazzella's hurt, man. He's a little hurt there. He's a dog, but he's a little hurt. Did a good job to cover his body to avoid some of those knees there. 1 minute and 35 seconds. And for the first time in this fight, Almelik's the one pushing forward. Straight left by Almelik and a knee by Almelik. And Strazella's hurt. Strazella's hurt. He's moving backwards. He hasn't covered up completely yet, but he's on the back foot up against the cage here. And Almelik comes in with the clinch. Almelik comes in with the clinch. Dude, it's going to be an awesome card. I'm so excited for that one. Tie clinch here by Almelik. 1 minute and 16 seconds left in the second round here, guys. Strazzella walks forward back to the center of the cage. High kick by Strazzella here. Double left jab by Strazzella. Almelik took his foot off the gas there. And an elbow to boot. He looks done, yet he walks forward with a 1-2 to set up the takedown. The broadcast is fun, man. If he can just get that damn takedown, he'd be a little happier. You ain't getting the takedown here, especially after getting hit with that many shots. Man, again, a big shout out to everyone who joined us for our predictions live stream earlier today. We've never had the live chat be that buzzing, and it was just awesome. It was awesome. Big shout out to everybody who joined us again. Sorry, I got a little flustered there at the end, but like I didn't think we'd go an hour and a half. I really didn't. 20 seconds on the clock here, and now cut is Strazzella. 15 seconds left in the second round. Look for that left single leg. Switching to the single leg. Great takedown defense and balance there by Almelik. And Almelik, was that Almelik with the reversal? Anyways, regardless of how they got to the ground, right back up to their feet. Double underhooks here by Strazzella, and that is it for the second round. Strazzella was hurt with some big shots there. Body kicks, elbows, knees. Oh, that one big shot to the body, and that caused Strazzella. And it was, dude, he got hit in the body 3 times in that sequence. A kick twice and a knee. And a knee for good measure. Let me know your thoughts on this fight. Shane, honestly, I think Almelik is up 2 rounds personally, but it could be 1-1 going into the third. I got Almelik winning the first and second round. Shane, you had Mitch winning the first round. You got Almelik winning that second round, though, eh? Strazzella landed some decent shots. Yeah, first round was close. No, for sure. I like how there's a little bit that we don't just agree on this when we're both looking at different things here. I like that. But yeah, the second round was Almelik. Strazzella won Strazzella had had a good showing in the first half of that first round. That's what I'm trying to say. In the second round, like he wasn't doing much. All right, third and final round, Strazzella. Speaking of not doing much, I mean, he comes out swinging in this one. Countering again, though, is Almelik, but Strazzella throwing some volume here. A big right hand by Strazzella. Another right hand by Strazzella. Strazzella with a left and a right and a straight left jab by Almelik. Straight left by Strazzella. End swell on the area where the elbow connected. Oh, and another left by Strazzella. Yeah, and the broadcast says exactly what Shane and I have been talking about. This could be 1-1. The second round was clear, but this third on Strazzella starting off strong again, which, okay, maybe could bite him in the ass if this round goes the distance again, but he's looking better right now than he did that entire second round, ladies and gentlemen. And going for the takedown here, trying to get an underhook in. 4 minutes on the clock is Strazzella. Again, smash that like button if you haven't already, guys. Ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload, so you never miss a live stream. And guys, we have a video being posted on the channel right after this. We got more dropping this weekend. Our stream schedule is out. The prediction video has been streamed and posted. And we still have a chunk of you in the live chat here. So thank you. We're here throughout the rest of the BFL stream, ladies and gentlemen. And we're so happy to be watching and supporting this BC, British Columbia promotion. Wish I could be there live right now, guys. Wish I could be there live. Next one, I'll try to. 3 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. Strazzella still just trying to take Almelik to the ground. This fight was a pick'em. Just checked it. Yeah, Shane said that Shane caught the odds. They showed on screen right like during the tail of the tape. 3 minutes on the clock here. And a right by Strazzella. They separate. Oh, and Strazzella just ate a knee as he went for the takedown there. Looks like Almelik was maybe just even going for a low kick. And Strazzella ate that. 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Strazzella's been able to land some good strikes in this round, but desperately still going for that takedown. I mean, Almelik, shout out to him, man. Good takedown defense. Isha, I got to run, dude. I'm holding your beer. You got this. Hey, Daryl. Hope to see you on some more streams this weekend, buddy. It was great to see you here tonight. Oh, Canada. Cheers, my man. I gotta get some kokanee for the weekend, I think. Kokanee, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute and 59 seconds on the clock. One of my favorite Canadian drafts. Fist bump. 1 minute 51 seconds on the clock in Strazzella. Trying to get that takedown. Pushing Almelik up against the cage. Trying to get that, or controlling his right arm right now. Some knees to the body. He's going to have to be careful here. Almelik's a big guy. Strazzella looks like a miniature version of Pat Miletich. Speaking of Pat Miletich, did you see him fight last weekend? 1 minute 29 seconds on the clock. He fought the guy who's suing, or Mike Jackson. He fought the guy who's suing Jake Shields. Yeah, me too, Shane. Especially with a little pickle juice. Or a pickle spear. 1 minute on the clock. And, oh, he almost got it. 59 seconds on the clock. Strazzella almost got it with the underhooks. He's not going to get this takedown, man. I would just scrap if I was him right now. And a nice left elbow and a left hand by Almelik on the exit. This is it. 45 seconds left. Third and final round. Center of the cage. A nice knee and a left and a right there by Almelik. He may have lost, but he whooped Mike Jackson. Grandpa Pat fought. Wow. At age 60. I only watched like some of the clips on Twitter, Gino. How was it overall? Was it better than Jake Paul, Nate Diaz? Because I honestly think it. I'd believe you if you said it was. Fuck, I need a haircut, guys. Pushing forward is Strazzella. Throws a combo and a high kick attempt here. And that is it for the third round. That is it for the third round. Hey, that was a fun fight. Sloppy regional fight. But it was a fun matchup here. It was a fun matchup. Yeah, Almelik, man, the third round again, he landed the better shots, but I will say that Strazzella was a lot more aggressive in that third round. I imagine Almelik is going to get this one. Could be 1-1 or 2-0. Almelik playing it safe. Playing it safe and landing the better shots. Still, he likely won that third round. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat. Top 3 macro breweries. Coors, Kilkenny, and Miller Genuine Draft MGD. Good taste shit. I would probably say mine are up there as well. I do like whatever name the Calgary Flames arena workers slap on the heroin beers. Sometimes it's Budweiser, sometimes it's Coors. I'll take a Dome Foam over any of those though. And if you guys don't know about the heroin beers at the Saddle Dome, at the Scotiabank Saddle Dome, you better get there before they knock that sucker down, because you will never experience anything like that ever. You might die. I mean, because apparently because of the rusty pipes, but it's a gamble that I am willing to take. You know, like eating pufferfish or those mushrooms that you have to wipe the cyanide off of, but apparently give you a good trip. Actually, no, I wouldn't even dabble in that shit. It was better than Diaz and Paul. Pat beat him up, laid on them, and then on the stool going into round 3 was so gassy, he decided to forfeit. Oh, man. Okay, well then he's the winner, and he's the people's winner then. The Pettis card looks awesome, and it's in Manchester. How cool is that? Oh, split decision. Oh, Almelik, look at his face, man. Okay, Almelik wins this one, as he should, in my opinion. He was so scared. He was so scared he was going to lose that, dude. He was like trembling there. And it kind of looked like Strazzella knew he was, you know, likely going to lose that one. But anyways, man. Damn, dude. Good fight, good fight. I'm drinking a dead frog right now. Nice, dude. Heroin beat a City Life Classic. Or heroin beer, City Life Classic. Yeah, dude. It was nuts, dude. My first heroin beer experience, which again, for the live person who has to review my YouTube videos every single time to try to get them not to be demonetized. Or try to get them to be monetized, I should say. A message for you. It's just a term we give to these beers at arena beers at the Scotiabank Saddledome that just somehow, whether it's placebo or not, make you feel a little bit more tipsy than your average ones. That's all I'm gonna say. And my buddy almost jumped over the glass 3 in, and let's just say we weren't Alberta lightweights at that point in our drinking careers. I'll still give a guy credit for fighting a 55-year-old. Those Iowa boys are tough to the grave. That is true. Didn't know Charles Rosa got cut. Damn. Hey, 2 Dana White Contender Series winners from BFL are in the ring right now. Why no one is hitting the like anymore? Yeah, why aren't you guys hitting the like anymore? There's 14 of you watching right now. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Well, that's awesome. The promotion giving props to these 2 guys who, developed in the BFL. The heavyweight is not the best heavyweight. But the other guy's facing Ramon Tavares, again, the guy he faced on Contender Series. No, that's cool to see, man. 2 BFL guys developed in, British Columbia in the Vancouver region, made it to the UFC off Contender Series this year. So that's cool to see. Yeah, Michael Chiesta's on the broadcast here tonight. That big guy was the worst Contender Series I've ever seen. I agree, but hey, I'm still going to give him props. If 60-year-old Pat smashes Jackson, just how awful was CM Punk, right? Brazilian dude, but he lives in, he's been living in Vancouver, I think it's Surrey for a little while now. Hopefully continues to train hard and gets better, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, don't see the brightest future for him in the UFC, but lucky for him that the UFC's heavyweight division is absolute trash right now. So anyways, BFL giving them a little shout out here. Let's get to the next matchup on this card, ladies and gentlemen. And again, a big shout out to every single one of you who have joined us here tonight. You all are amazing. I appreciate you all. It looks like we have Navid Zanganeh. I should know that. It's a freaking Persian name, Navid. I have a cousin named Navid. Against David Briones. Let's check it out. At lightweight here. Zanganeh. All right, lightweights here going at it. We have the Iranian out of Coquitlam, Navid Zanganeh. Coquitlam's a suburb of Vancouver, 27 years of age, 2-1 as a pro, going up against David Briones, who is 4-3 as a pro in mixed martial arts. He is 2-3 in his last 5 fights, 35 years of age. Let's take a look at him first. I'm going to guess he fought in Lux over Combate Global. And again, that's just me. I'm just guessing. That's just for fun here. I do like Lux, by the way. They've been putting on some exciting fights. 0 KO, TKO, 3 submissions, 1 decision. Oh, look at that. Ding, 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 ding. 1-2 in Lux. It's either Lux or Combate Global, right? But lost to 1-2 guy, 5-5 guy, beat a 2-1 guy via Kimura. Okay. So he's be a 2-1 guy also in JFL fight. So it looks like he does train out of a jiu-jitsu gym there, as well as a Muay Thai gym. But yeah, 35 years of age, going up against Navid Zanganeh, who beat his last opponent. And I'm pretty sure he was on the BFL 76, the last one that we streamed. We missed 77, but we streamed 76. He was on all three, 76, 77, 78. So he lost a split decision to Xavier Nash, which was the biggest step up in competition that he's had thus far, right? Second pro fight. Bounce back, beat a guy 1-1, and now going against a 4-3 guy who we just covered there. I got the Iranian Canadian, much like myself, locking it in. Sorry, Persian Canadian. Persian. We are not Iranian, we are Persian. Does Peña still commentate for Combate? I don't think so. I think since they moved platforms, because they're not on Paramount anymore, that they changed up a bunch of stuff. Shane's got Zanganeh. Look at those sponsors on the shorts. Atta boy. He's going to get killed in the UFC. Muhammad Usman's going to look like Muhammad Ali in there against that bum. Honestly, watch him beat Muhammad Usman. And then it confirms how bad Muhammad Usman actually is. But that would be amazing. I'm going to root for him because he's that not great. And purely out of bias because he came from BFL. But that is true. Hey guys, have you seen the CM Punk documentary? Have you seen the CM Punk documentary that Napoleon Bonaparte did? It's really, really good. It's honestly, I think, one of my favorites. This, like, the way his ending monologue and concluding monologue and like the song playing in the background and just like the mix of footage, it gives me goosebumps. By the way, the Mexican's actually in really good shape. I mistook him, I should say, for mistaked him. Jeez, I am off today. My blood sugar must be low. I should have had like a protein shake over a beer. We'll get dinner eventually. But he's in good shape. I mistook him for Naveed here. Naveed now making his way into the cage as well. I'm going to update the ticker on the bottom of the screen, folks. Shane and I, we do our beer bets every single stream, which can't wait to drink beer with you soon, Shane. I know you're rolling your eyes going, yeah, someday, maybe, soon, I promise. I was hoping to be there sooner, Shane, so you and I both could have gone to this event. But alas, here we are. If Brendan Sales beats Usman, then I'd give that Brazilian a chance. Right? Yeah, Shane, on the last BFL event that we did, 76, he was on it. He lost a close decision, a split decision in that one. He's good. He ain't great. He ain't great. But he's good. He's good. Apparently 77 was a really good card. 76 was come see, come saw. I think we've streamed. This will be our fourth time streaming BFL, third or fourth time streaming BFL on the channel. Look, I just love supporting it because, again, it's British Columbia's MMA promotion. I'm from BC and a very proud British Columbian. And hey, every now and then they put together some really good cards. I think Mr. Grant is really busy these days. Probably. He also lives in Australia, Andrew, so the time difference is a factor as well. Yeah, David Briones, man. He is yoked. All right, Zanganeh minus 420 favorite. Briones plus 300. Shane, you know what? Fuck that. I'll go head-to-head with you on this one. I'll go head-to-head with you. Clearly, the BC Commission don't give a fuck about the EPO. So I'll go head-to-head with you on this one. Dude, this announcer's hairdo, it just pisses me off. No bias on this one. He's got half a hairdo. Yo, what is up? Stoneman's Letterkenny. Is that the best Canadian show ever made? I like Shoresy more personally. Now I love Letterkenny, but I like watching it, like clips of it, of like their segments on YouTube more than like full episodes. Whereas Shoresy, I like watching the full episodes. For me, Kenny vs. Benny's the greatest Canadian show of all time. Trailer Park Boys, And then probably Shorzy. But good to see you, Stoned Minge. Dylan said hi back. Dude, that's awesome. Is he still streaming? Is there a Canucks game tonight? The refs were bad tonight. Is that... Oh, excuses right off the bat. What's up, Mateo? Great to see you, buddy. How are you? I've seen the first season of Shorzy and the first episode of season 2. Yeah, I really like it. I know he's done. That's good. How was the stream? Trailer Park number 1. See, for me, it's Kenny versus Spenny, but I do like, but Trailer Park Boys close. And like, I'm a huge, I quote Trailer Park Boys. It's in my vocabulary. But yeah, Kenny versus Spenny for me is something like Matt and it's the only other project that Matt and Trey helped produce. Enough said. Round 1.
Let's get it all.
Matt and Trey, the creators of South Park. All right, live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. Straight left or right jab by Zanganeh and a 1-2 by Briones. Briones is a little bit lankier than him. It looks like he's got him in the reach department. Zanganeh, a little bit more of a wrestler. As we've seen in his last fights. Not the most decorated striker here, but they're throwing down early. Some fast strikes by Briones here. Zanganeh with the big hooks. Nice left hook by Briones, but Zanganeh looked like he landed one on Briones as well. Briones rocks Zanganeh. Zanganeh looking for the takedown and he gets it. Briones looking to grab the neck here to try to get back up to his feet, but Zanganeh, a very decorated wrestler, and if he passes into side control here, it's going to be a tough night for Briones. And top position here for Zanganeh, back up to his feet. Briones trying to push him off. Zanganeh got rocked there by a shot of Briones. Briones back up to his feet. Zanganeh tries to throw a high kick there. 3 minutes and 38 seconds. The pace for this one. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Good head movement. Head movement by Briones there. What's up, GOAT Radio? Sucks. Dejan's main event fight got canceled again. Real bummer. I know, dude. I know. GOAT Radio. Is that your YouTube channel? Everyone, go subscribe to GOAT Radio. Dude, this fight's nuts. I love it. This is regional, just fuck it. A nice step in right hand by Zanganeh, but then Zanganeh got tagged on the counter. Desperately going for the takedown is Zanganeh. Trying to roll there's Briones. Who do you think you are? See, I got the opposite feeling in my gut, Gino, but I'm personally not that excited for this one, but there's some good fights on the undercard. Oh, and a nice right hand by Zanganeh as Briones gets up back up to his feet. 2 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. Right? Volk smash. And a takedown again by Zanganeh. You can tell this guy is a wrestler first, MMA fighter second, because his takedowns have been epic, but his striking has been just whack. Fight pass, buddy. Fight pass. And literally in Vancouver. Oh my God, what the heck kind of submission is this? Is it buggy choke? Oh my God, he's going for the buggy choke. Briones on the bottom is going for the buggy choke. And Zanganeh's trying to slam him. Zanganeh slamming him on his head right now. Zanganeh is slamming Briones on his head right now. Oh my God, he hurt him. He hurt him and it's all over. Ah, are you kidding me? Zanganeh with the TKO smash finish. That is how you get out of a motherfucking buggy choke, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you get out of a buggy choke. Oh my goodness, Briones. He's still on the ground. He's still on the... Could you imagine if this was a UFC mat? The medical staff have to get in there now. His neck could be injured. Oh my goodness. This, what the heck is, what was that fight, ladies and gentlemen? So that's how you get out of the buggy choke, is you smash your opponent's head to the canvas. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chubby over depleted all day, every day, Gino. And Makhachev looked like he's about to die. Yeah, this promotion's out of Vancouver. That isn't an embarrassing loss. Hardly. Spike to the head is illegal in 1. Crazy. What's up, Thomas T? Not quite sure if that was the buggy or not. Need to see it again. Disgusting win. Broke his neck on bouncing mats. Those things are padded. He good. That's what I'm saying. Maybe on the UFC mats. No, he seems to be okay here. They're showing replays. The most textbook looking hosers in the audience too. I love this. Yeah, that was awesome. I don't know why JL's not. I mean, JL's glass half empty, so I'm just used to it by now. Oh, so it was that last one there, that last slam, and then he was able to finish him quickly. He's got to work on his striking, but damn it, he is a good wrestler. He helmed everyone who thought it was impossible. That was a sick win. This guy's my new regional favorite guy. Let's go, baby. It's all good, Andrew. It's all good. X-rays and neck brace in his immediate future. Hope he's okay. He gave him the spine driver. The good old Pride FC spine driver, baby. The good old Randleman spine driver. But he's okay. He's back up to his feet. That's good to see. Briones. Good display of respect there with the camp. With the Zanganeh's camp, I should say. Glad to see he's okay. Wow, dude. Yeah, this mat, JL is pretty padded too, so that's good. Unlike Fedor, who got almost thrown through friggin' the Pride FC mat by Randleman back in the day. Just found Shorzy, gonna give it a go. Nice. It's different, but my boy Terry Ryan, shout out Terry. I used to produce his podcast, but he's he's part of the Hockey Podcast Network. The best hockey storyteller of all time, dude. Had a blast producing his podcast when I did, and he's an awesome guy. Still text him and talk music and sports with him to this day. Highly recommend his podcast, and he's in the show. He's in Shorzy. That's something Michael Chandler would do. Fedor is the best heavyweight. Agreed. I've never seen two fighters striking crouched up. Rana has been producing some heat this week. He's based. Yeah, Ronan's awesome, dude. Ronan's awesome. Big fan of his as well. All right, next fight coming up here on BFL 78. We have De Silva against McAloon? Silva against McAloon. Where is that up the card? Here we go. Mike McAloon against Radley De Silva. Another lightweight fight here in Vancouver, British Columbia. We're going to highlight the fighters. We're going to run down the resume. I'll give my prediction, then I want to hear yours. For those who are new to the channel, smash that like button. Subscribe. We do live play-by-play, commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. And this opens up the big weekend of Fight Companions on this channel, ladies and gentlemen. So join us all weekend. Check the community tab for the full schedule. And don't forget to check out some of the content that we're dropping daily as well. Mike McAloon, the Devil's Advocate. 5-3 as a pro. He is 3-2 in his last 5 fights out of Toronto, Ontario. He's 31 years of age. Going up against the Vancouver boy, 2-1, Radley da Silva, Snake Eyes da Silva, 3-1 in his last 5 fights. He is on a 2-fight win streak. Radley da Silva looks like he's going to be... He might be a little bit smaller than his opponents. He has fought at 145 before. Beat a 2-0 guy in Rise FC. And he beat a guy making his debut at BFL 25. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Looking at Mike McAloon. Toronto, the Ohio of Canada. 0 KO TKO, 3 submissions, 2 decisions. He's 2-1 in BFL. Beat a 2-0 guy in his last fight as well. Not lost to Nic Ouellet. Beat John Nguyen. Lost to 7-4 Michael Imperato. 3-1 is his best win thus far. His first ever fight was against an 11-1 guy in Caribbean Ultimate Fist Fighting back in 2017. God damn. And he went 4-0 on the amateur scene. I imagine Mike McAloon is going to be... It's spelled so annoying. It's Mike McAloon, but it's like fucking McAloon. Anyways, Mr. Loon Canadian Mike over here from Ontario. He's probably the favorite. I'm going with the underdog. I'm going Radley da Silva. Radley da Silva just did a fucking backflip as he entered the cage. Done. That is my pick, locking it in. Let me know your pick in the live chat, folks. Yes, it is Shane. World Boss. I highly doubt it, World Boss. Highly doubt it. They do free prelims on Facebook and YouTube, but they have a deal with the UFC to broadcast on Fight Pass. So cancel your Netflix, World Boss. Cancel your Netflix and get yourself some UFC Fight Pass. I be cheating some shit in there, but we live, we learn, we grow. I do not like these refs on the regional scene. Mark Goddard, the tank, are the gold standard. Yeah, well, Mark Goddard ain't getting paid for those regional fights. Mark Goddard actually, he's in regional fights in the UK, and I've seen a few like UFC refs, not in BFL, but in like LFA and Cage Fury FC. But this is just like a step under, right? So these are where the refs in like the programs and the academies are getting their reps for the big leagues. Archie Colgan was the other MMA fighter I recently saw slam the buggy choke to end the fight. It's on YouTube. Wasn't there a buggy choke recently in, I want to say, One Horizon? I got McAloon. Louis F. What's up, Louis? I used to train with Mike and I'm rooting for him. Let's go. The arrogance flipping in the ring. Man, I will never use Fight Pass besides for BFL. You don't watch other regional shows, World Boss? Fair enough, World Boss. I'm a fight junkie. I can't get enough of that shit in my veins, dude. So I have to watch every MMA promotion on the planet, or I fucking jones out and start sweating and just literally go through withdrawals. So I have to watch every fight promotion. So that's why Fight Pass is for me. It's almost worldwide. Herzog doesn't make mistakes unlike Herb Dean. Ain't that the truth? Oh, this one's actually pretty close in the betting odds here. De Silva's actually the favorite, minus 170. McAloon is plus 140. Shane, you're going for McAloon? I'll go head to head with you and pick Radley da Silva. But because our boy Louis F is in the chat, we're pulling for his boy here. Always wonder why people ask for streams for regionals on Fight Pass. JL's got snake eyes. Sounds good, Andrew. Thank you so much for joining, buddy. Mike looks tired. Man, this announcer's uninspiring. JL, it's regional MMA. You're so critical of regional MMA every time. You going with UFC standards. JL, I just got to take you to a regional show, and then maybe you'll appreciate it a little bit more. I like the signed Canadian flag. That's awesome. I don't know if he looks tired, but he looks something. Tough love. Got you. Taking notes for them. Makes sense, bro. I watch Bellator, PFL, UFC mostly. I'm from Vancouver, so I try to keep up with BFL. That's awesome, World Boss. I'm from Vancouver Island. I moved to Minnesota last year, almost to the day, actually. Yes, I moved to Minnesota exactly a year ago. I drove in and got in on the 18th, and I left Nanaimo the 15th. So a shout to World Boss, another BC cat in the live chat here. Not everyone can be Joe Martinez, right? All good, Andrew. Appreciate the support, my man. You're an absolute beauty. All right, guys. Next fight starting round 1.
Let's get it all.
Live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat here. Appreciate you all. And already going for the single leg takedown is McAloon. And a reversal there by De Silva. De Silva in the top position. De Silva inside control, looking to try to pass into full mount. Cheers, dude. Hope to see you on more of these live streams. We stream as many promotions as we can, as I can fit in my schedule. And we also post a ton of MMA content as well. I just actually interviewed Canadian kickboxing champion of the world for one championship, John DeBella, who gets no love in Canada. Fuck Sportsnet. Fuck TSN. He gets no love for being a champion in our country. I interviewed him earlier this week, and that's going to drop next week on the channel. What happened with Platon's fight? He won. Heard he did something dirty. After the fight, his opponent dislocated his shoulder and waved it off. But before the ref got involved, he ran in and threw a flying knee, which he was smart enough not to do. He had a moment. He looked at the ref, looked at the guy, and then just ran in with the knee, even though he was clearly done. Anyways, trying to set up an arm triangle choke here is De Silva. Trying to roll off of it. Toes in the cage here right now for McAloon. Ref doesn't care at all, but okay. Regional refs, baby. Regional refs. Modified half guard side control right now for De Silva. McAloon, despite having his toes in the cage there, wasn't able to reverse the position. He's still trying to roll here, keeping on top of him and getting in to modified half guard side control. On the other side, on that right side of McAloon here is De Silva. De Silva doing a good job controlling the wrists, though. 2 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock here in the first round. And getting into full mount here is De Silva. De Silva is in full mount here. He just needs to posture up, and you start landing some big shots here. Is it just me, or is mount these days not as fight ending position as it was back in the mid 2000s? When guys would get into mount in the mid 2000s, the fight was over. Now it's they get out of it quite even on the regional scene. 2 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. I mean, I don't think it's low IQ, JL. It's he's trying. Low IQ, is assuming he did something stupid. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. He's trying to do everything right here, but De Silva is just staying right on top of him. 2 minutes on the clock here, trying to roll to his front now is De Silva. Back take here, or front now is McAloon. Back take here by De Silva. And trying to roll again out of it was McAloon. See, he's trying here, Jail. Unable to do so. Chiesa, by the way, is on the commentary here tonight. Still in the top position, still in the full mount, getting ready to posture up here is De Silva. So I would argue with you, JL, and say that no, the IQ is not necessarily low, in the sense that if it was low, McAloon would just be giving up his back and covering up. He's actually scrambling, trying to get out of these positions. You're forcing De Silva to not be able to posture up and actually losing the full mount here. Mike needs to get humbled for cheating. I think I mentioned somebody getting humbled in the live stream today, quoting our boy JL. 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock here, guys. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Don't forget to ring that bell for notifications. Subscribe to the channel. Vote in the poll question. I want to hear from you guys, you Canadians, and those who follow a ton of regional MMA. What's the best regional MMA in Canada right now? Is it Unified MMA? Is it TKO? Is it BFL? Or is it a different promotion that I left off the list and asked for you guys to comment? Let me know. 44 seconds on the clock here. Modified half guard side control for De Silva. McAloon pulling his neck down. De Silva not able to get many shots off. Feet planted. Looking to get out of half guard here and either get right into mount or side control. Even in the 20 seconds there, De Silva's trying to set that up. 14 seconds left. I think your picks might match up well against Bully's picks. Bully's picks? Trying to get the full mount again, and he gets it just for a moment here. Trying to roll out of it and end of the first round. I feel like GMP as a whole is dying. Ground and pound as a whole is dying. Gone are the days of Tito, Kane, and Coleman. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, it's Khabib ruined it. Khabib was like, you don't have to ground and pound. You can just lay on them, brother. You can just lay on them, brother. Unified is the best in Canada. The best regional MMA is Octagon. It was love at first sight. Which Octagon? Octagon with a C or Octagon with a K? Because there's two different ones. 8-10 domination. We don't really see that type anymore. Even the Russians usually get subs. No, for sure. Mike is gas. Oh, Bully Muhammad. Bully B. Muhammad. He's not a bully. I thought you were talking about Guru at first. People have better scrambling, not just lay and pray. Octagon with a K. Yeah, Octagon's awesome. McAloon did nothing because of that. It might be a 10-8, but De Silva didn't do much with the control time. That is true, Shane. That is true. All right, round 2.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. And right away with the takedown is De Silva. Rubbish wrestling defense. 4 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Oof, that's cringe. Bilal versus Shavkat, please. Yeah, Bilal won't take that fight. Nice. I don't listen to his show, so I don't know. My apologies. 4 minutes and 13 seconds in that modified half guard side control. Again, here's De Silva trying to get back into mount. You literally rewind the tape. It made me cringe live on air. You saw the cringe in my face. 3 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Him saying Charles' cut wasn't bad either was hilariously cringe as well. Mr. I got poked in the eye. 3 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. Second round. Still like just close, tight half guard right now for McAloon. Honestly, De Silva, he can land strikes in this position. Maybe he's trying to set up that arm triangle choke. Yep, I think that's what. Yep, he's setting that arm triangle choke up. I was gonna say, why isn't he like throwing any punches or? Oh no, threaten the arm triangle choke to get into mount. Now back control as McAloon gives up his back here. He's got the hooks and he may have the body triangle, and we will find out when the cameras show a little bit more of an aerial shot here. But it looks like he's going for the rear naked choke now. 3 minutes on the clock. Back mount. Hooks in. Maybe even the body triangle in. Almost flattening him out, but McAloon doing a good job of controlling the wrists or fighting the hands of De Silva and continuing to roll. But the body triangle is cinched up here. 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. What's going to happen here? What's going to happen here? Trying to roll out of it again. Oh, what the heck type of submission? Oh my God, he's got the arm. He's got the arm. And from the bottom, McAloon threatening with, oh, straight armbar. Straight armbar from the bottom attempt by McAloon. De Silva scrambling here. I didn't see what the submission attempt was there. I just heard the volume really low, but I heard the broadcaster start screaming. And De Silva now might go back to threatening that arm triangle choke. 2 minutes on the clock. Oh, it was Kimura? Yeah, I totally didn't even see it. He switched to a straight armbar after. I couldn't see the Kimura. All I saw was the straight armbar after that first scramble. Bilal talk. This is why we are here for Isha. Forget the fight. Tingle Charles had me laughing. He's a comedian. Oh, oof. That's all I have to say. Big oof. My eye. My eye. 1 minute and 34 seconds on the clock. I just figured out JL is being ironic literally right now. 1 minute on the clock. No, JL's shtick is he finds what, you know, Ronin, myself, and the other guys he supports that we don't like, and he runs with it. 1 minute and 13 seconds on the clock. And it took me 8 months to figure that out. I used to take him serious. Now it's all fun. 1 minute on the clock. Still with the back control here is Da Silva. But again, credit to McAloon. He's been scrambling. He hasn't been put out yet. Da Silva just... he's not striking enough from these positions. Now, in this one in particular, you know, it's not ideal. But again, he could have been softening up McAloon a little bit more, in my opinion, throughout this fight. Now, he takes his back again. Good job there. Cinches up the body triangle, but there's only 30 seconds left in this second round. But again, outclassing McAloon in the grappling department as far as keeping the offensive pressure. Every time McAloon tried to reverse, tried to scramble, Da Silva always had an answer. Now, McAloon does have a submission attempt in this round, so I don't think it's going to be a 10-8, but this is under the chin. 10 seconds left. This isn't under the chin, but he's just neck cranking him right now. McAloon's going to survive this second round, and he does. Good fight. Good fight. All right, back to the comments we go. People mocking him is disgusting. I didn't even know you disliked him. Bilal's a comedian is what pushed me over the edge. Too far-fetched. If that's true, JL might be the best troll ever to keep up this Bilal love respectable trolling game. No, that's what I mean. Like, I respect. Well, like I've been saying for months at this point, I'm just a massive Bilal fan, and that seems to rub people the wrong way. Apparently. 2016 Da Silva. 2-0 Da Silva. I don't know if I can give a 10-8 for that second round because there was a submission attempt there. Okay, so yeah, there was the Kimura. I totally missed it in real time. And then he goes to the straight armbar here when he rolls. No, and again, like, I don't think the shtick is Bilal entirely. You just got to keep rolling with that. All right, third and final round, guys. Fun fight on this BFL card thus far.
Let's get it all.
Love that there's MMA Thursday night. Sucks that it's a Pacific time one, and I'm literally going to be up all night. Another takedown here by Da Silva. 4 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. And live betting odds right now, Da Silva minus 800. Yep, he does indeed. Trying to get into full mount here with that left knee on the stomach of Da Silva. You ain't cheesy, I'll give you that. That girl that won tough is at the front near the cage. I forget her name. Juliana. Oh, yes. She's not that great. The girl that Veronica Hardy beat in her last fight. Side control right now for Da Silva. 4 minutes on the clock. Looking to get into mount again. Trying to push off and scramble is McAloon, but unsuccessful against Da Silva here. Imagine this was a 5-rounder. I think McAloon would probably gasp. Oh, and there we go. There's a strike. A nice right elbow by Da Silva. But yeah, it would be JL's favorite fight, to be perfectly honest, if it was 5 rounds. Something like this tells me Da Silva isn't good on the feet. That, or he just realized, like, if I take this guy down, he's never getting up. But he's damn good on the ground. 3 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. This is like Christmas for you, JL. This is your favorite type of fight. 3 minutes on the clock. Side control again here for De Silva. And again, like the control time, it's in stupid favor for De Silva. 2 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. Tight half guard here. McAloon really trying to cinch up that left leg of De Silva, not allow him to squeeze out of it or slide out of it at all. And De Silva softening him up. And again, that's my biggest critique of De Silva in this fight. It's like when you're in these positions, like soften him up, man. Now in the full guard of McAloon, which he hasn't really been in his full guard much at all this fight. I'm not going to lie, ground and pound is my favorite. Then it's Alex Pereira Izzy style of fight. So total opposites, like kickboxing and ground and pound. 1 minute 59 seconds on the clock. Yeah, definitely like Muay Thai the best, personally. Trying to go for an arm again and maybe a submission from the bottom there was McAloon. De Silva keeping good pressure in the top position. Silva's reminding me of the former LFA champ and now UFC contract winner. Which guy? I forgot his name. 1 minute and 27 seconds on the clock. And maybe looking for the Kimura again here is McAloon. De Silva gets right back on his knees here, postures up, lands a big left, forcing McAloon to turn. 1 minute and 11 seconds on the clock here, guys. McAloon trying to get back up to his feet. 1 minute on the clock. Body lock, shoulder lock here by De Silva, reverses and just throws to his right side. McAloon back to his back to the ground. No strikes, just laying in constant position changes here. As I will be honest, like McAloon isn't just laying there. He is trying to scramble and or locking the leg of McAloon to avoid him from scrambling. So like the grappling hasn't been bad. I mean, I feel bad for McAloon here as De Silva's just had an answer for everything. But what I don't like is De Silva not throwing any strikes in the top position. Is De Silva this good or is Mike bad on the ground? I think it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of a column B. Now looking for maybe a leg lock here is McAloon with the final 15 seconds left on the clock. Rise would never allow this much hugging. Oh, no. One wouldn't either. Yeah, Ryzen and one would put an end to this pretty early because there just wasn't enough striking. And that is it for the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. That button doesn't work. Sorry, guys. I mean, the button works, but the internet does not want us to play that for some reason. Snake Eye cleaned up. Raptors Gaming. Yes, he did. Love the logo, by the way. Oh, no, Charlton. No, he did not yet. Sorry. Totally thought you were talking about someone. No, he the main event has not gone on yet, buddy. The main event has not gone on. We still have 1, 2, 3 more fights, buddy. We have 2 more fights. 2 more fights. Imagine celebrating like that after all that. It worked that time. A win is a win. Oh, the button, which is rare. Oh, interesting, Shane. It might have been a StreamYard issue too, because it's just an internet connection issue. Going from like my pad to StreamYard to YouTube, because it's, yeah, and for some reason, sometimes some of these sound bites just don't work. But okay, good feedback. Thank you, Shane. Might have been looking for a toe hold. No joy. Any knockouts? Yes, World Boss. No joke, dude. There was a gnarly Pride style knockout. Well, TKO anyways. When freaking, what was his name? The Navid Zanganeh David Briones threatened him with a buggy choke attempt, and Navid Zanganeh just smashed his head against the canvas 3 times until he let go and then just put him away. Commentators cursing on the commentary, unprofessional. Hey, it's Michael Chiesa. He's a UFC guy. I'm back, bro. I had to make a video quick. Nice, dude. Are joint submissions legal? What do you mean joint submissions? All submissions. All submissions except like strip just grabbing the fucking dick of your opponent. I imagine ear too, like just ripping their ear off, you know, like ripping a fucking parts off their body is probably illegal, but everything else is legal. He did nothing but keep position. Geez, I've seen Zanganeh before. He is legit. Terrible striking technique, but he is because he got rocked with a strike there, but he's strong and a hell of a wrestler. Yeah. They can't just straight up grab someone's finger and go like, what's Preston Slater, McAloon, big win. McAloon lost, buddy. Da Silva beat him. Chiesa's probably drunk. I know Chiesa's boy was fighting tonight, so he's pretty biased in his defense of him. He's going full Uriah Faber on the mic. By the way, Thomas T, it's great to see you. Preston Slater, good to see you as well. World Boss, glad to have you here. JL, of course, Pick'em MMA. Everybody, Pick'em MMA just made a new video. Go support Pick'em MMA. Go like their new video. Go subscribe to their channel. I think they gave Cejudo the second DJ fight due to having fresh blood. All right. Next fight of the card. Co-main event. Unfortunately, guys. Unfortunately. Or actually, wait. Not co-main event. We have 3 more fights left on the card. Never mind. Scratch that. Yeah, my apologies. 3 more fights left on the card. I don't know why I got that mixed up. Anyways, featherweight's coming at it here. 9-2. Jamie Siraj going up against Ryan Rohovich, who is 5-5. Rohovich out of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Shout out the Raiders. Jamie Siraj out of Vancouver. Joint submission, give me one and I'll tap. All right, let's highlight these next 2 guys here in just a moment. I'm going to bring the ticker back on the bottom of the screen. Dun, 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 dun. Again, shout out to everyone who's been joining us live here for BFL 78 live here on the City Life Project YouTube channel. And a big shout out to everyone who joined us on stream for our UFC predictions video. I will be putting timestamps in the description of that video and in the comments so that you guys can. So if anyone who missed that live, and to avoid some of the banter back and forth with the live chat in some segments, you guys can just skip to the goods. She's speaking Siraj. Crazy O'Connor hasn't won a fight since pre-world sickness. Yes, it is crazy. I've already bet that he's never going to fight in the UFC. I got a few bets going with some friends. I don't think he's ever fighting in the UFC again. I'm probably going to be wrong on that one now that USADA's not involved anymore with the UFC, or won't be involved in the new year. But yeah, Connor might do something to mess up his chances again. We'll see. First time I've seen Tapology predictions at 100%. You streaming the weigh-ins? No. Yeah, I think he won't. Cat have your tongue, Isha? How? Cat, speaking of cat got your tongue, thanks JL for pumping the SodaPod YouTube channel. I really appreciate you, JL. You may troll us, JL. Oh, this is the co-main event. God damn it. You may troll us, JL, but I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support you show everyone by pumping our second channel as well. Thank you so much for watching that video, JL. That's awesome of you. Thank you so much. Speaking of cats got your tongue, JL, definitely watch this entire video here. and was referring to this. I don't take nothing he says serious anymore. Yeah, don't. Chandler will break him down and make him submit. He's never fighting Chandler, JL, if you think that you're delusional, my man. I can't escape my past, can I? Nope. Oh, JL, you did this to yourself, man. I remember I had so many conversations with you, DMs and stuff too, and I was like, okay, this guy's actually not trolling. He's actually just passionate. And then the next stream, the same shenanigans. So like again, I used to put me in like a mental state where like I was like I was like my brain was a pretzel. Now I'm just like, I know the shtick, and it's all good, buddy. I'm happy you're here. The Siraj fight is off. Yeah, my apologies, guys. My apologies. I should have known better. Co-main event of the evening. Rodrigo Sezinando against Mashreghi. Unfortunately, quite a bit of... And thank you so much for letting us know there, Pablo. Reminded me early here. Wait, so who the heck is fighting right now? Okay, so these guys... Are these guys even fighting right now? No, these guys aren't fighting right now either. What the heck? Sorry about this, guys. The Tapology order, and no joke, I have BFL's, like... I have BFL's graphic of their latest bout order update, and that is wrong too. So who the heck is fighting right now? I'm just going to wait and see until they enter the cage here. Hold on, Shane. I don't even know what fight's coming up next. Pablo says Siraj is off. Okay, cat's out of the bag, no trolling, clean slate, let's start fresh. You said that to me like 3 times. Okay, so Josh Kwiatkowski is fighting right now. Okay. And, all right, so he's not even on Tapology. So let's do a little quick refresh here. Maybe they added him on. I will say the broadcast is stoked for this cat. Okay, so it was added late. My apologies, guys. Here we go. So my apologies for that mix-up, guys. Again, sometimes we operate in real time here as well. When Tapology's order is wrong, when the freaking promotional post is wrong. But all right, co-main event of the evening. Let's ride with it. And apparently it's going to be a banger, as the broadcaster's going ham for it. Jeez. All right, co-main event of the evening next year, BFL 78. And again, a big shout out to everyone who has joined. All right, Shane. So now Shane's got Wazuk locking it in. Have any of these fighters gone to the UFC? Yeah, 2 of them, or like on this card right now, or do you mean just BFL fighters in general? Yeah, 2 BFL fighters were on Contender Series and 1 contracts this season. That beer sounds awesome. I love Malibu and pineapple and amaretto sour, so no doubt that would rock. Oh, JD, thank you so much for checking it out. That series, actually, we have 4 more videos dropping in that series. 1 tomorrow, pretty much every single day. It was an 8-pack special for Drecker 9 Fest, and we have 3 out of the 8 videos already up on the channel. So appreciate you checking that out. But I mean it though. You got my word. All right. We'll see. Looks like he just woke up. All right, let's quickly take a look at their resume here. We have Ali Wasuk, who is 6-3 as a pro. He is 3-2 in his last 5 fights out of Coquitlam. He's 3-2 in his last 5 fights, like I said. 0 KO TKOs, 3 submissions, 3 decisions, 6-3 in BFL. He beat Strazzella, who is 2-0, lost to an 8-1 guy via KO TKO in the second round in the last BFL event. Beat a 2-0 guy. So he lost to Sherry City twice. That's his kryptonite. That's his kryptonite right now. Big amateur career, going 7-3. Went on a 4-fight win streak before losing to his. Well, I guess it's not a rivalry if you lose twice, but his menace here, City. Looking at his opponent, Josh Juggernaut Kwiatkowski. 8-6 as a pro. He's on a 3-fight win streak. 3-2 in his last 5 fights. Out of Aldergrove. Shout out Aldergrove, BC. 2 guys in the greater Vancouver region here. 30 years of age. Sounds good. Pick him MMA. 4 KO, TKO, 0 submissions, 4 decisions. This guy likes to scrap. 2-3 in the BFL. 3-1 in Rise Fighting Championship. Beat a 2-2 guy, 5-6 and 19 and 29. Oh my goodness. He likes to crush cans. Yeah, every guy who was like a step up in competition. He even lost to Ryan Rohovich, who's supposed to be on this card. Yeah, his resume's not that great. Shane, I'm going with Wasuk as well. I hope the Juggernaut brings a brawl here and maybe causes an upset because that would be fun. But no, I'm going with Ali Wasuk here, and I imagine he's the favorite. We will see the tail of the tape in a moment, and that will show what the odds are for this one. Smash that like button if you guys haven't already. Appreciate every single one of you who have been joining. Dude, yeah, I need to eat soon too. All right, tail of the tape coming up here. Betting odds. Oh, it's actually closer than you'd think. Kwiatkowski plus 150 underdog, minus 175 for Wasuk. But yeah, JD, if you're a fan of those type of sours, you are gonna love that series because most of those beers, and honestly, Drecker Brewing is does a lot of wacky things with their craft breweries. They've made a name for themselves with the smoothie sour genre. All right, co-main event here about to start. Fighters are being announced in the center of the cage. Not the most exciting BFL event thus far. Again, the title fight was called off. 3 fights were scrambled / canceled. But we did see some interesting finishes, to say the least. Hopefully we see another finish in the last 2 fights here. And if we do, then hey, I'll take it for some, late Thursday night MMA here. I'll take it. What time is it where you are, big guy? 5:15 a.m. here. Wow, it is 11:17 p.m. Central Time where I'm from, and then Pacific Time where BFL is being broadcasted. They're 2 hours behind me, so it would be what, 8:18? Or no, 9:18? I'll have to check things out for availability here in California, taking copious notes on new beverages. Hell yeah, JD. We post as much beer content as we can on the SodaPod YouTube channel. I highly recommend checking out the barrel-aged series we did as well. I'll just throw the link to all of our beer content series that we post on the channel. That way you can go check that out when you have time. All right, round 1.
Let's get it all.
I'll just send you a link to the playlist, brother. And already a little bit more aggressive here is Wasuk. Each of them throw a leg kick. Center of the cage. And Wasuk was looking to enter the clinch there. And now looking for the takedown is Wasuk. Kwiatkowski pushing him up against the cage. 4 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock. Four minutes on the clock here. Jockeying for position in the clinch up against the cage. Three minutes and 52 seconds on the clock here. Still trying to get that takedown is Wasuk. Look for that right leg takedown, switching to the double leg. Good takedown defense by Kwiatkowski. Kwiatkowski looking for maybe a guillotine here. Nope, just good job with that single leg takedown defense. Oh, and finally completing the takedown here is Wasuk. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. He's in deep water, center of the cage, but not a great position here. If he... Okay, now he's in modified half guard side control. If he can posture up on his knees here, it's just because Kwiatkowski's on his side. Trying to scramble here, trying to push off with that right leg. Full guard now for Kwiatkowski, and Wasuk now getting to work in the full guard. There you go, JD. Weigh-ins in 40 minutes. Weigh-ins are in 40 minutes indeed. I gotta eat dinner soon. I'm fading disappointed, Charlton. You be disappointed in me, dude. 2 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. Didn't eat before streaming. When I lived in Nebraska, we used to hit this bar called the Blue Moon. Of course, they served that beer. But they had fruity beers that I loved. Nice. There's a Moon Underwater brew pub. Really good restaurant and brew pub in Victoria, British Columbia that I really liked as well. Might have been called the Crescent Moon. Memories fading. Nice, dude. Well, like I said, you'd probably look up Drecker Brewing, and I think you'll be like, oh yeah, this is right up my alley. And I'm sure if in California that there's some smoothie sour breweries. I'm sure there's some smoothie sour breweries out there and breweries that specialize in that genre for the hipster crowd. And us. 1 minute 45 seconds. Now, I will say that's not my favorite type of beer. As far as like the more craft and fancy stuff, barrel age definitely is like, oh, chef's kiss. And West Coast IPAs. Ooh, I do like peach ales. 1 minute and 28 seconds on the clock. There's a really good bar down here that I like. 1 minute 19 seconds. Was threatening for the guillotine, instead goes for the back. Has the left hook in here, does Wasuk. It's called Cadbury. Nice. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Jeez, I can't believe I fell for that for a sec. Boom, boom. Yes. 58 seconds on the clock. I know, Benjamin, you don't drink. So when you said bar, I was like, oh, I can't wait to hear about the food. Because I know, Benjamin, you know your food. Not a fan of those Cadbury eggs. I'm not going to lie. Trying to go for the backpack here. Wasuk pulling Kwiatkowski back here. Kwiatkowski had him on his back while he was up on his feet for about 30 seconds there as Wasuk was trying to get the rear naked choke. Wasuk pulls him back. Doesn't have the body triangle. There's only 23 seconds left in this first round. And just when I say just cinched in the body triangle, in there, 17 seconds left on the clock, and Wasuk is trying to soften up Kwiatkowski. But there's only 10 seconds left in this round. I'm a dark chocolate kind of guy. I was just using it for the terrible joke. Got you. Toblerones are amazing. But yeah, I'm more of a dark chocolate kind of guy. XXX beer can art, nice. Oh yeah. and is. I don't think I've ever had those. Toblerone are amazing though. I could crush a whole bar, and just like that episode of Friends where Joey eats too many of them and gets the stomachache. That's me. And I don't have a big sweet tooth. I really don't. When I engage in the hippie lettuce a little too much, then sometimes I liked like the 7-Eleven gummy candies, like the ones that are worse for your teeth. I tend to snack on the most, but I'm never going to go out of my way to eat any sugar. I'll go out of my way to eat like savory things that are unhealthy, like freaking spicy chicken sandwiches, and I'll eat those until I pop from Chick-fil-A. But I'd rather eat a spicy chicken sandwich for dessert than an actual dessert, if that makes sense. Like I'm way more of a savory guy. Someone said, hey, here's a pint of Haagen-Dazs peanut butter ice cream or a spicy chicken sandwich. What would you rather have for dessert? I would eat the spicy chicken sandwich. Like all day, every day. Especially if it's from Chick-fil-A. Although, disappointed Chelsea, I have to say, pat myself on the back. I've been able to almost make a sandwich as good as theirs. I've been making it. I've made it like 3 times last week. Toblerone was the only candy we could eat in high school Spanish back in the 80s. Our teachers sold them and allowed us to eat them in our class. That's awesome. Speaking of people who hustle candy, that's one of the reasons why Max Quinones is called the Candy Man, Fighter Max Quinones, because he's like it's a horror character, and I used to hustle candy in high school. I guess, hey, candy over drugs. You're not making as much, but still. I guess it depends what candy bars you're hustling. My girlfriend got me a 1-pound Toblerone bar last year. It was amazing. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
I can just imagine those lonely nights with the Toblerone bar. All right, looks like they had to clean up the mat a little bit here as it was a little slippery, but we're good to go. I could live on chocolate and coffee. I could live on coffee. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could live on chocolate. I like it, but I don't have as big of a sweet tooth as everyone else. Maybe as especially not milk chocolate. Give me dark chocolate, like the 85, like dark, like 80 to 90%. That's the shit I fiend for. And I tend to eat dark chocolate not with coffee, but with tea. Anyways, round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously not really by Die Happy. No, of course. I'll never understand how so many gamers live on Doritos and Dr. Pepper. I know, man. I just don't feel good if I eat junk food. Oh, a nice counter left there by Kwiatkowski. So that's the thing. When I'm uplifted a bit, then sometimes I can snack. Oh, I can snack on pretty much anything and have like an empty pit, it feels like. Hashtag the munchies. But the older I get, the less sweet things I crave. A nice takedown there by Wasuk. 3 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock. I have tea with a chocolate bar at night every night. Yeah, Shane, I can't even tell you the last time I had a chocolate bar. Probably last Halloween. Every time I go grocery shopping, like every 2-3 weeks I go grocery shopping, I always put a dark chocolate bar in my cart and then put it back on the shelf. I don't need that shit in my life. 3 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. And that's not even sweet. That doesn't even barely have any sugar in it. I don't know. I think it's a good idea, and then I don't. I buy an extra thing of eggs because I go through like 30 eggs a week. 3 minutes on the clock. I eat a stupid amount of eggs. Like 4 eggs a day, I think. 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Probably more. In that modified half guard side control right now is Wasuk. Not the most exciting fight here, guys, which is why we talking about food as well. But I am keeping my eye on it and the live chat here. So don't be shy. Comment in the live chat. 2 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock here. Trying to posture up here in that modified half guard. Wasuk is the minus 350 favorite in the live odds. The right shoulder of Kwiatkowski is up against the cage right now. Wasuk trying to pass into side control. Good job moving with him there was Kwiatkowski, and now he's in the full guard, but Wasuk pushing his shoulders up against the cage as Wasuk postures up here on his feet, looking to land something big. 2 minutes on the clock. Guinness chocolate in a can. If you are a Guinness fan, yuck. I am a Guinness fan, but I like Guinness. I like dark. I like basically stouts. I do like chocolate stouts, but I like barrel-aged chocolate stouts. I wish I had that self-control. I said eggs now. Nice. I'm probably going to have some eggs for dinner, to be honest. I can't say I've ever thrown an egg in a microwave, though. But you have that poacher thing, right? 1 minute 24 seconds on the clock. Looking maybe for an armbar, trying to fish for a submission here on the bottom was Kwiatkowski, but Wasuk just good job evading that from the top here. He's got to be careful for the up kick, though, especially when he keeps going back up to his feet. And there, Kwiatkowski might have landed a little bit on that up kick there. Staying busy from his back here is Kwiatkowski. Toes 100% in the cage. Ref, high on that BC, bud. I love chicken, eggs, and rice. Hearts of palm, delicious and healthy. First time it happened to that extreme, and I've had this egg poacher for like 3 years. I don't like Guinness. Call me crazy, but I like to cook my eggs in a skillet. Yeah, for the most part, I cook my eggs in a skillet too. Over easy. Or I've been practicing, like I've been seeing like how the Japanese make like the perfect omelet, and it's like kind of still runny in the middle, and then they like put it over rice and cut it and like drizzles over. I've done that twice this week. 12 seconds on the clock. Looking for that up kick again. Cage grab by Wasuk. Rolling to give up his back there. And a nice right hand by Wasuk right at the bell. And that is it for the second round. Third and final round coming up next, guys. Come on, we need to finish in one of these last two fights, guys. We need to finish in one of these last two fights. Everyone talking about food, I see. Yeah, it hasn't been the most exciting fight here. And I haven't eaten dinner yet, so all I can think about is food right now. Food is yummy. We might as well talk about, I mean, all the UFC guys are making their way in right now. Let's talk about everything they can't eat. Yummy one for my tummy. Yeah, I'm so hungry. I am so freaking hungry. Wait, what the hell? This one guy's corner is videotaping him. Anyways, Josh the Juggernaut Kwiatkowski is going to have to get a finish here because I imagine Wasuk has done enough. See, unlike that last fight, Wasuk, when he gets the takedown top position, is at least landing some strikes, is at least being active in the top position. All right, third and final round, co-main event of the evening. I know it wasn't the BFL card we all wanted, but it's been fun hanging out with you guys anyways. And who knows, maybe the main event of the evening, we get a nasty finish there. 4 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock here. They're on their feet. Kwiatkowski looking for that shot there on the outside. Wasuk going for that single leg, and he gets it and throws Kwiatkowski to the ground. Looking for the back there. Left hook in already is that of Wasuk. Doesn't have that right hook in yet, but he's trying. He's trying as Kwiatkowski on his feet, falls on his knees here. Wasuk desperately trying to get that right hook in, but he might have to give up his back to get it. Oh, and a good reversal there by Josh Kwiatkowski as he's in the dominant position here as Wasuk trying to get back up to his feet. And now with the right hook, not entirely in yet. Oh, could you imagine if Josh Kwiatkowski somehow got pulled this off? Looking for the rear naked choke, but taking the back now of Wasuk. Kwiatkowski taking the back of Wasuk. He has both of the hooks in. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. A lot of time to work here. 3 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock. Kwiatkowski, this is the first time in the fight that he's had any sort of dominance in position, but Wasuk might shake him off as the back take is very, very high right now. Three minutes and 16 seconds. Ain't that when you put an egg in hot water, poach and swirl it? Yes, it is. But Shane has one for the microwave. I do like poached eggs as well. Dude, I will eat eggs anyway. Except raw. Recently, I've just been just cooking the egg whites and then plopping the yolk on my ramen and just 2 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. Mixing that in. World Boss, no, buddy. I mean, on the prelims there were, I'm pretty sure, but I didn't watch prelims. On the main card, there has not been. Maple syrup beer, oh my god, sounds like beer for waffles and bacon. For chicken waffles and bacon. 2 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock here. Still in the top position. Or losing, sorry. The back there was Kwiatkowski. And Wasu gets in the top position again, I should say. Modified half guard side control, much like he's been doing the first 2 rounds. Again, not the most exciting fight here, guys, which is why we're talking about food. Getting that left hook in. Wasuk looking for that back take again, and he gets it. Double hooks are in. Wasuk with the double hooks are in. 2 minutes on the clock here. He's going to look and pull Kwiatkowski backwards here. Kwiatkowski on his feet, and there it is. Wasuk pulls him back. By the way, big shout out to the exclusive members in the live chat. We got JD, we got Activate A, Disappointed Chael, Sonnen, Shane. Appreciate you guys. Pick'em MMA was here. Thomas T is here. Pablo's here. JL's here. Gino is here. Appreciate you guys. Seriously. World Boss, thank you so much for joining. I will get to my prediction after this fight, buddy. And we'll do the whole rundown and everything. 1 minute and 19 seconds on this clock. Body triangle is secured here. Fighting the hands to try to go for the rear naked is Wasuk. The juggernaut. Not rolling enough to get out of this one. He's just doing a good job fighting the hands. He's not necessarily like trying to strike from the bottom there. He's making sure that that right wrist, that right arm of Wasuk doesn't get in under his neck there. And now starting to fight the legs as well. Scrambly from the bottom, but the body triangle was cinched in there again in the hooks. Wasuk is able to keep some short elbows from the back. 35 seconds on the clock. I don't think Wasuk's going to get this finish here, but this is huge at the end of this third round. Solidifies it. Dominant all 3. I will say not as much just lay and pray as that last fight that we saw. There were attempts to go for finishes, attempts to strike in the top position here, but still it's not the most exciting fight. Looking for the neck crank here. Final 10 seconds, and he's just going to try to squeeze. He's just going to try to squeeze. And that is it for the fight, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for the fight. Kwiatkowski won't let him sneak it in. B&J cookie dough sounds kind of hot. Ooh, it does. It does. Now I'm getting turned on and hungry. God damn it. God damn it, World Boss. I had a dessert earlier, warm cookies with BJ cookie dough. Top drizzled with Nutella, my favorite dessert. Okay, yeah, now I'm... That does sound good. That does sound good. That's what the Drecker dude was brewing. I don't think I had that one. All right, we're awaiting the official decision, guys, after this co-main event of the evening. And again, a pretty much absolute domination by Ali Wasuk. It was pretty damn good. All right, main event of the evening, and it sucks it wasn't supposed to be the main event of the evening. I mean, it doesn't suck that this fight's coming up next. We're going to have this fight regardless. But it does suck that Kadjik is not fighting Silva. That's 2 events in a row now, or two events where Kadjik was slated to fight that he was unable to do so and defend that belt. Yeah, 30-27 on all 3 judges' scorecards for the winner. In the red corner, Ali Wasuk. And there's Chiesa with him in the cage. I guess Vancouver's not too far for Chiesa because he's in Tacoma, right? Like no border wait time. It's 2 hours from, not even 2 hours from Vancouver. Like an hour 20, an hour 30, maybe 2 hours once you're in the States. No backups wanted to take the fight. No, they didn't. I had to substitute biscuits instead of buns for my chicken patties earlier. Still awesome with the potato wedges and to boot too. I'm so hungry. I literally ate a teaspoon of honey and peanut butter before going to the gym at 3 o'clock and 2 liters of coffee and a McGolden. That is it. Spokane. Okay, he's in Spokane. Never mind. Okay, well, Spokane's a little bit further. So not okay. I guess not as close as I thought. Not as close as Spokane's quite a bit further. Yeah, it's called YouTuber and trying to also make rent money diet. I'm just go. I forget to eat sometimes. And today was one of those days. Not forget to eat, just like make the decision not to eat and keep working. And then I was like, shit, I probably should go to the gym. But then my roommate was like, you didn't eat. And I was like, well, just give me some peanut butter and honey. Let's get it. And that's what we did. I do not recommend that as a diet at all. All right, main event of the evening, folks. Dario Sinagoga versus Ashton Charlton. I always have time to make coffee, though, for some reason. About 4 hours, not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yes, it looks huge. Yeah, he's done as a fighter. Right after you retire, I feel like every fighter is like, okay, I don't have to work out as hard as I did now, so I'm not going to. And then they start to balloon up a little bit and then get back in the gym a little bit more, anyways. Unless you're Felder. Felder got smaller after he retired because he just like started doing those triathlons, which I'm so excited to see Paul Felder fight again one last time in the UFC. Win or lose, he's such a beauty. All right. World Boss asking my opinion on this next fight. Let's get to it here. Welterweights. Ashton Charlton. That's Chiesa's guy. That's Chiesa's boy. That's the reason Chiesa is at this event. Actually, no, I think Chiesa has done a couple BFL events before, which is cool to see. It's cool at these regional shows too, because right after everyone's hanging out at the casino bar, assuming you're not hurt. I mean, after the LFA event that I went to, I mean, like I said, Melendez, the LFA president, all the fighters, they were all there. I love how this is the Tapology picture that he sent in. Atta boy. Ashton Charlton, 7-1 as a pro, out of Washington State, on a 5-fight win streak right now. I mean, this is a good, like, it would, I mean, this is a good main event. It would have been a good co-main event too. Obviously, there's a title on the line, which is why they wanted that to be the main event, but in that different fight. But this one's still a good fight, guys. Hands down, the best matchup on the card. 2 KO TKOs, 5 submissions, 0 decisions, 6-1 in Excite Fight. EF, Excite Fight. Beat a 7-26 guy, a Billy Martin. Before then, beat a 5-3 guy, 0-1, 18-31, 0-3, lost to a 4-2 guy. Wow. He is a can crusher. He's a can crusher. Going up against the Irishman, Dario Sinagoga. Lost his last fight, 6-1 as a pro, 35 years of age, out of Dublin. All right, let's take a look at his resume here. 1 KO TKO, 0 submissions, 5 decisions, 6-1 in BFL. He's been in BFL since 2019. Atta boy. Lost to a 7-7 guy. Had 2 canceled bouts against Navid. Oh yeah, and Gagan Gill actually pulled out of that fight, and Ashton Charlton took this one on short notice. Beat a 5-1 guy, 4-0, 9-3, 2-1. Honestly, he's beat better guys, man. He's beat better guys, and he's been really, really active as he went pro in 2019 in BFL and just continued to. I mean, obviously, in these times, it was hard to be active. But since then, 2021, 2022, 2023, he's continued to fight. Beat Manny Fernandez as an amateur in the BFL. I'm going with the Irishman. I know there's like a ton of hype. BFL was hyping this guy up. Chiesa was hyping this guy up. But no, I'm going with Dario or Darlo Sinagoga, the BFL veteran. Despite being 35 years old, he looks like he's in tremendous shape. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. There's no Canadian in the main event. Let's go. What's up, man? Yeah, last fight, and it hasn't started yet. They're just entering the cage right now. I'm down one. You can pick the last one. All right, buddy. Yeah, I pick Darlo Sinagoga for this one. Hope this one is a banger. Yeah, this card, unfortunately, not the best BFL card that we've streamed. I would say that the last two cards that we've hosted fight companions for have been better. Odds here, Sinagoga is the underdog at plus 140. Charlton is the favorite at minus 170. But benefit of the doubt, the BFL, their title fight was pulled off the card. Various scrambles. So 2 fights were just flat out canceled, and then there were 3 other fighters were still got fights, but again, scrambled in different opponents. I think that was the case anyways. Let's double check that. But again, main event of the evening here, guys. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to the show prior to this, the predictions video, or the predictions stream anyways. Okay, sorry. So 2 fights flat out canceled, and then 1 fight added to the card, and 2 scrambled. Oh, here's the catchphrase. 2 men have entered the cage. 1 will leave victorious. That first guy in the cage looks like a skinny 170. He is 170, right? Yes. Yeah, welterweight. Vancouver, what time is it? Wasuk 1. Sinagoga should win. Okay, I got Charleston. Lee Mingu Anoyong Haseo? Huh? Oh, you're speaking Korean. Where can you even bet on BFL? I don't see it on Bet365 or Sports Interaction. I have no idea, dude. When I left, put it this way, 2 months after I left BC, sports gambling was legalized. So I never gambled when I was in British Columbia. And of course, I moved to a state where sports betting is illegal too. So that's a good question. I would have expected maybe Bet99, or I don't know, does Vancouver have like a local sports book now? Or like BC, does BC have a local sports book now? That's what I figured. So good question, World Boss, and I would actually like to know if anyone knows the answer to that. Because usually I can find where on fightodds.io, and it didn't even have the promotion registered there. All right, guys. Main event, round 1. Only 3-minute fight. Belt's not on the line. There is no belt on the line. Ashton's a badass. Should be a good fight. What's up, Derek Harris? Great to see you, buddy. Love the profile picture. Guitar player myself. Locking in. Let me know your predictions, folks, in the live chat. The only place is Bet Online, which I don't have. Got you. Round 1, final fight, main event of the evening. Thank you, folks, for joining. Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Stand up, BFL 78. Let's get it on. Got you. Of course, they don't put BFL on it. Well, there you go. It's on Bet Online. Hopefully they add local mixed martial arts on it soon. Oh, nice counter left there by Sinagoga, and Charlton goes right for the takedown. Right into side control. Sinagoga landed a good left hand on Charlton, a counter left hand. And Charlton right into side control. By the way, apparently in this promotion, if you call your finish and you get that finish, you get a bonus, which I think is pretty cool for regional, for like a regional like gimmick to the promotion. So for example, if Charlton gets the submission, and I think you have to call the round too, then he gets a bonus. 4 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock. Oh, Pablo, look at that. You're a beauty. 3 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock here. Still in side control is Charlton. Oh, and a nice short right elbow by Charlton. Still in side control right now. Center of the cage, side control for Charlton. Sinagoga looking like he's going to land another elbow here. I just call a decision every fight. 3 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. Side control again here. Sinagoga tried to roll out of this one. Yeah, again, not the best card that they've put on again. Not the best card that we've streamed from them, and not the best card that I've seen from them anyways. Oh, and a nice reversal there to get out of this, Sinagoga, but right back on him there. Threaten the neck for a second and look to get right back to his back here is Charlton. He has the shoulder locked. Switches to the body. Back up to his feet, Sinagoga, and beautiful takedown there by Charlton. Dude, Charlton, he looks sound with his wrestling. Right back up to his feet, Sinagoga. They're separated. Back up to the feet. Sinagoga knows I'm going to have to do some work in the striking department here. Oh, and falling is Charlton after throwing a kick there, and Sinagoga right on him. Back up to his feet. Big left hand by Sinagoga. He swings with the right, doesn't land with the right, and lands a big left on Charlton. Charlton quickly goes for the grappling. Charlton pushing him up against the cage. Jogging for position here with the underhooks. It's just 3 rounds, yeah. I think even BFL's titles are 3 rounds. I think. Don't quote me on that. 1 minute and 59 seconds on the clock here. Going for that left single leg here is Charlton up against the cage. Sinagoga, decent takedown defense up against the cage, but a nice right elbow, knee, and a left by Charlton on the break. Step in left by Sinagoga and a right. Sinagoga's striking is a lot slower, but he is landing that left hook. And now Sinagoga going for the takedown. He's had head kick KOs. That left looked like it hit him right in the chin. The game plan is definitely ground in this fight. Absolutely. He's got a good chin though, eh, Derek? Sinagoga landed 2 clean left hooks on him. Step-in left hooks, no less. Maybe Sinagoga just doesn't have any power. Charlton has a good chin here too. Charlton going for the takedown here. 1 minute on the clock. Oh, and was looking for the cage grab there, but didn't even get his fingers into a good takedown there by Charlton. Man, these refs have not been on top of cage grabs here tonight. Oh, a nice right elbow. Step-in elbow as they were standing. Oh, trying to set up a spinning elbow, though. Sinagoga with some crafty veteran moves there. 35 seconds left in the first round here. Both these guys on their feet. Elbow there by Charlton. Yeah, he's a tough dude. No, he looks like he's skilled. Watching him, because I haven't watched him before this, I'm going to admit. Watching him, like, I'm a lot more impressed than when I just looked at his resume and seen him crush a bunch of cans. Which, yeah, I'm not blaming him for. That's not on him. I'm just saying, like, if I'm going to look at someone on face value, just on their resume, it's like, you want to see some good wins there. But this will be a good win if he gets it. This will be a great win on his resume if he gets it. And he's getting the better of the Irishman right now. And that is it for the first round. He got tagged with some big shots, but he's not even showing any damage there, nor did he even show that he was phased by them. That Ashton Carlton. He knows his path to victory is on the ground. Let me know your thoughts so far on this fight in the live chat, folks. And again, big shout out to Derek Harris, JD, one of our exclusive members, World Boss. Hope you guys join us for more live streams down the road. We stream all sorts of MMA promotions every single weekend, sometimes midweek as well, like we did UAE Warriors on Tuesday, for example. At least there's some action. Yeah, hasn't been the best card here, and I almost feel bad. Like I feel like I have to apologize to you guys, even though I have nothing to do with BFL. It's my hometown promotion. It's my province's promotion, and I always show a lot of love to it. So sucks when the cards don't deliver, but hey, that's regional MMA. That's regional MMA. Kind of glad I didn't fly in for this one now. I think Charlton won the first based on control time with the elbows. Yep, I think so too, Shane. If a Sinagoga would have dropped him with one or both those shots, then it would have been a different story. Round 2.
Let's get it all.
4 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock here. Step in left uppercut by Sinagoga doesn't land. It's been a decent card in my opinion. Buggy Slam takes the cake though so far. There have been moments where I've been like, okay, it's not bad. And there have been some okay fights, but like, yeah, overall, there should have been some more fights on the card too, right? We didn't see the title fight. Some mismatches as a result of some short notice changes too. But I guess for regional MMA, it wasn't like CES FAC level. But it was Fury FC level here tonight. Oh, and looking for a flying knee attempt there on the counter was Charlton. 4 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. For a regional, yep. The slam KO is probably going to go on one of our highlights as well, because that was just crazy. Step in right by Charlton doesn't land. But our regional highlight videos, top 5 regional highlight videos of last weekend will drop tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm not sleeping tonight. I'm not sleeping. 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Pressuring Charlton outside that center line. Sinagoga. Sinagoga looking to land a jab, doesn't. Goes to the body shot, lands a right. 3 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock here. A lot of feints by both these guys. Right hand by Sinagoga. Charlton with a body kick to respond. 3 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Ooh, double left jab and an outside low kick. Charlton didn't like that by Sinagoga. Center of the cage. Ooh, nice high kick by Charlton. You called it. Some in the chat just called it with the high kick. 3 minutes. Nice right hand. Sinagoga with a right to the body. Counter left by Charlton on Sinagoga. Look for the high kick now. Is Charlton again. Ooh, a step in left hook again. And Sinagoga. Oh, but a nice knee by Charlton. Double left jab to set up that right. Left jab again. Ooh, Sinagoga's landing some beautiful shots there. Oh, Sinagoga might have hurt Charlton there. Charlton might have been hurt with that last right hand. He also hit him with that leg kick. Maybe that's why he win step. Yeah, dude, this is way better round here. Decent scrap. 2 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Sinagoga pressuring Charlton outside that center line. This whole time. Sinagoga reminds me of Darren Elkins. Oh, and he's just throwing in the pocket. That is Charlton trying to land that big knee of Sinagoga. It looks like another right hand by Sinagoga. He looks like if Darren Elkins trained with Dricus Duplessis and put on some of that muscle. Look for the body lock here is Charlton. Look for that takedown, but a good job of Sinagoga as they jockey for position here up against the cage. 1 minute and 28 seconds on the clock. I think Sinagoga's had the better round. Landed the better shots. Pressured more on the feet. Charlton unable to take him down with ease like he did in that first round. And Sinagoga looking for the takedown here. I don't know why Sinagoga would be looking for the takedown personally. Just keep piecing this guy up on the feet. Nice knee to the body there by Sinagoga. 1 minute on the clock. But yeah, Sinagoga, he's like a mix of Darren Elkins and Dricus Duplessis. 55 seconds on the clock. Come on, ref, separate them for once on this card. Knee to the body. Or sorry, knee to the leg there by Sinagoga. Another knee to the body. Knee to the leg. Oh, and Sinagoga tried to go with the trip takedown. Ooh, didn't get it there. I mean, Sinagoga gets a takedown here, solidifying the round. I think he got it anyways, though. 25 seconds on the clock. Yeah, Charlton not doing much in the defense right now, just kind of doing, I'm trying to figure out a word, I'm trying to figure out something to say, but he's not doing much here at all. I want to say controlling that left wrist of Sinagoga, but he's not. Sinagoga's controlling that wrist. And Sinagoga lands a left on the break here, and that is it for the second round. It's 1-1 going into the third. Hey, at least there's a storyline to this main event of the evening, final fight of the night, final round of the night, and it is tied going into the third round, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's 100% tied going into the third round. I think it has to be one apiece. I don't know, other than that high kick, I don't know what other shots Charlton landed that really were memorable at all, or that did any damage on Sinagoga. Sinagoga was the one who was, not that octagon control means anything, but he was the one pushing forward the whole time. He was the one landing the big shots. He was landing the better shots in the combos. He was the one who actually had more control time in that round up against the cage. Definitely Charlton's toughest test. Absolutely. Absolutely. 1-1. I think Charlton is going to grapple Ashton in the third. He got to win the third. He's going to try, Shane. He hasn't been able to take him down since the first, though. Well, Shane, I think he tried. If I'm not mistaken, he tried in that second round to get him to the ground. He couldn't win those battles up against the cage. But I think his path to victory is evident. Third and final round, last fight, BFL 78.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Sinagoga's outlanding him in strikes on the feet right now. 54-33. Ooh, a nice counter left by Charlton. Charlton with a straight left and right. Ooh, Charlton landing some good strikes here to start the round, Shane. "30 seconds on the clock. Or 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. 30 seconds into this third round. Straight left there by Sinagoga. Ooh, a nice knee on the step in by Charlton. Four minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Continuing to pressure Charlton outside that center line. Take away his space here, Sinagoga. Charlton is the slight favorite at -110 on the live odds. Bring it home, Charlton. Charlton's going light on his feet mode. Again, guys, if you haven't already, smash that like button on the video and subscribe to the channel. We do every single BFL event that we can, as well as so much regional MMA here. Big events as well. Content. Would appreciate if you guys are hanging around here and you dig my vibe, that you would drop a like on the channel and subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs. 10,000 subs. It would be amazing to get that before the new year, but look, I'm not. I'm a realist. 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock here. Charlton pushing Sinagoga up against the cage. Body lock, underhooks. Can't get that takedown. And a reversal here by Sinagoga. Sinagoga now knees to the body of Charlton. Let's go, Ashton. This is his biggest test for sure thus far, JW. 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock, and these last 2 minutes and 50 seconds are the fight. It is dead even up to this point, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever wins, whoever does more in this final 2 minutes and 42 seconds here will win this fight. Sinagoga pushing Charlton up against the cage. Some muffin shots to the leg there of Charlton by Sinagoga. In the clinch here, Sinagoga is getting the better of Charlton. Charlton has not been able to take Sinagoga to the ground since, the first round? The more the fight stays in this position, the more Sinagoga is going to score on the judges' scorecards because these refs aren't separating them. And he is landing those muffin shots, so that's going to count for something. Looking for the takedown here, Sinagoga, and he gets it. Sinagoga gets the takedown here. Back control on Charlton. Charlton crawls right side up against the cage, looking to get back up to his feet. He does, but Sinagoga right back on top of him. Sinagoga with the body lock again. Charlton back up to his feet. Sinagoga left hook and trying to grab that sweep. Oh, how the tables have turned from that first round where Charlton was basically doing this to Sinagoga for the first round. They separate here. Good job by Charlton to get out of that. They each land a shot there. Pop left jab by Charlton on Sinagoga. They separate another right hand, or left hand, I should say, by Charlton. Eats another left on the enter. Sinagoga looks tired. Charlton looks a little bit more fresh. 1 minute and 30 seconds left here. This is it. Charlton has to do something big. Charlton has to do something big here, guys. Nice right hand by Charlton. Sinagoga beating him at his own game in this third round. However, Charlton landing some big strikes in this round as well. Left hand by Sinagoga. Sinagoga looking for that takedown. 1 minute on the clock here, and he gets it. Sinagoga gets the takedown. Ass to the mat, back to the cage by Charlton. It's still a very close fight. Charlton landed some big strikes in this round. Sinagoga, the better grappler in this round. More control time, more shots in the clinch, in the top position. On his back now is Charlton. 48 seconds left in this third and final round. Landing shots from top position. I mean, again, these aren't devastating shots by any means here, but Sinagoga in that modified half guard side control. Hell, Sinagoga's in mount right now by the looks of it, actually. And he's just landing punches to the body. I mean, in this weird position where you're up against a corner and he's in mount. Sinagoga's in mount. 22 seconds left. Is Sinagoga going to posture up or force Charlton to turn? Charlton desperately fighting that left hand of Sinagoga, but Sinagoga is in the top position. He is landing shots here. Getting out of it is Charlton, but might be too little too late, guys. Body lock here, and another takedown by Sinagoga. Look, he landed some good strikes in this round, but Dario Sinagoga just did more, I think, and that is it for the third round. Sinagoga definitely wearing a little bit more damage. And Ashton Charlton landed some good strikes in that third. I just don't think it was enough. And if we're going to say that the first round went to Charlton, then we have to say that the third round went to Sinagoga, because Sinagoga did exactly what Charlton did to him in that first round. That second round, Sinagoga outboxed him. But we'll see, because again, Charlton did land some good strikes, but we'll see. From what I have seen, I think Charlton definitely won the first round. I think Sinagoga won the second round, and I think if we're going to give Charlton the first round, we got to give Sinagoga the third, if that's how we're going to judge it. Let's see what the judges do. Sinagoga wins. I think Sinagoga sneaked out a win in the last minute. I'll call it a push. One more round would be nice. What's up, Western Mass Climber? Great to see you, buddy. BFL in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, my man. We shall see. We shall see. Because the third round, again, the best strikes that were thrown in the third round were from Ashton Charlton, but there were literally only 6 of them. There were literally only 6 strikes. And then it was just being out grappled. Hey, Charlton did take this fight on shorter notice, so I'm not mistaken, right? He was like, was he supposed to be on this card? Or were we supposed to have a different opponent? Was that the case? He was supposed to have a different opponent on this card? No, Sinagoga was supposed to fight Gagan Gill, so he took this fight on short notice. All right. We're listening in for the official decision, guys. Okay, one sec, JL. We're just listening in for the final decision. Oh, and Dario Sinagoga wins this unanimous decision. He pulled out that third round, man. Like I said, that third round, whoever, and there was even like that 1 minute and 26 seconds left in that third round. I honestly think if Ashton Charlton just threw caution to the wind and just kept throwing those big strikes that he landed early in that third round, he might have been able to pull this through. But a good, can we call that a comeback victory? A good victory by Dario Sinagoga, who was who's getting beat in that first round pretty bad. Volk made way easy. Nice. But Islam looked like he was on death's door. He looked like he was on death's door at the press conference today. Or yesterday. Kuzma doesn't look as big as the photos with good lighting and a pump showed us. He's still pretty big. And finally, but not least, Usman looks big as fuck. I'm shocked. Because he usually looks so depleted, right? Bilal's biggest fan. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Western Mass Climber. Thank you so much for joining as always, buddy. Appreciate you. How are you this week? See you at Lupini in the morning. Go eat. We tied the beer bet. Well, Shane, we'll have to duke it out the rest of the weekend. It's going to be a good weekend for fights, Shane, especially for us for the beer bets fights to predict. That was a good fight, yeah. The card ended off with a good fight, and I'll say let's highlight just quickly some good fights that were on this card. Honestly, the Mitch Strazzella fight, it wasn't a bad for a regional fight. It wasn't that bad. Highlight of the night for sure with this knockout. This one was weird. This one was weird as his shoulder went out. This fight was meh. God, I was looking forward to that one. But yeah. If you don't know, you don't need to know. Oh, we know. We know. Western Mass Climber. Oh, if you don't know, you don't need to. Talking about how your Thursday's going or talking about JL's fandom with Bilal? I gotta head out, school and work. I want to get all my things done so I can watch the pay-per-view early, stress-free. JL, have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. Get all your things done. Am I the only one who thinks Volk and Usman are going to win? I do not think Usman is going to win. I have a feeling Volk might pull it out. Check out my predictions video, World Boss. I literally posted my predictions video. I'll be posting timestamps literally right after I eat here so you can follow along easier. But we posted a prediction live stream video literally before BFL. And I give all my predictions there. Did my research. Those are the notes. And if you want to see, Shane, cover your ears. If you want to see my degenerate pick of the week and my degenerate parlay of the week and my safe parlay of the week, you can check those out. Now, for clarity, degenerate parlay of the week is not necessarily the best underdog parlay. Far from it. It is probably the worst bet you could put together on the card, but that could win you the most money if you're that daring. Appreciate you, World Boss. Thank you. Thank you to all the new subs. Thank you to all the returning subs. Thank you to all the exclusive members. You all are amazing. I appreciate you all. All day tomorrow we are streaming. All day Saturday we are streaming. And we have content still dropping on this channel and my second channel. If you're a fan of beer and hockey, check out my second channel, The Soda Pod. Content dropping on this channel, on The Soda Pod, and live streams all weekend on this channel. Smash that like button. I'm way in watching them. Dude, I literally am staying. I am not sleeping tonight because I have work to do. So I have to go to bed. My roommates are trying to sleep. They're probably like, Isha, what the fuck, dude? It is 12:13 on a Thursday, and they are right. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. No weigh-in watch party for us. The UFC already has that covered. I will see you folks tomorrow for a little bit of Lupini. I'm going to be starting that one late. A little bit of Lupini Muay Thai. And then we have a full day of streams Friday, Saturday, and content dropping as well. Nah, about the Heat, City Life, not here to talk about. Pretty sure you saw it. Nah, about the Heat. Not to talk about it here. Pretty sure you saw. I might have seen it. My blood sugar is low, and I haven't eaten at all today, really, so I will do some more digging. Again, thank you so much, Western Mass Climber. I appreciate you joining. And all the, like I said, all the new subscribers, all the new viewers, you all are amazing. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow for a full day of live streams. Don't forget to check out the channel. If you're staying up tonight, there will be a video that drops, or check it out first thing in the morning. That's it for me. Good night, folks. I will see you tomorrow and all weekend for streams on this channel. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm out of here.
Yeah.